Here we have the whole house. We just started.
And Jose, in 20 minutes, going to be there. There was traffic.
So we're back with Design in 7, Chapter 2 at Project Casa. And as you know, I'm here with Eric, the GC and owner of Tan Construction, and he built this custom spec home. So we want to share with you the different features, the different design selections for Project Casa compared to Project Embro. We designed Project Embro with the intention of keeping the home very obviously timeless, very European and elegant. And for the overall aesthetic for Project Casa is timeless European modern. That's the difference.
Precast.
The precast color.
It's the same precast, but different color. It's a bit lighter and also water resistant.
Okay.
It costs more, but because the house looks so wide, we don't want to stay with the concrete color. So we light it up with also, we're doing the water resistant onto the surface.
The wall sconces in the front of the house and the pendant, we went more open, more modern, similar to Project Embro, but with that modern twist. Let's set it aside. All right. How beautiful is this foyer? I'm always going back to when we're selecting these finishes, and this man challenges me every time. So we're gonna go right into the millwork situation, okay? So the foyer is essentially the same height, the same layout as Project Embro. So we're going vertical in how we're making this foyer super grand by just elevating the height with our millwork. So we designed this millwork to be very different than Embro in terms of the door profile, the finishes, and even adding this beautiful antique mirror. And remember, we had a budget in mind. So if you look at the top, we have the reeded or fluted door profile to break it off a little bit to have that unique feature. And then we'll come down with this beautiful door profile. The door profile is LaSalle.
LaSalle, yes.
And he thought it was a little bit traditional. But remember,
I thought it was, but it's not. Very classy.
It's very classy.
Elegant, modern look. Yeah.
Exactly. So that is our design aesthetic. And then we went in with antique mirror. I wanted this antique mirror because with all the other selections that we chose, like the floor tile here and the fireplace in front of us, it just felt right.
I say no to that because I know how much this antique mirror. To me, it's just 4 pieces of mirror. Yeah, for that side home like this. So I feel like, you know what? Why spend $2,000 for the really 4 pieces of mirror? Why don't spend just $500 for 4 pieces of mirror?
Okay. So what do you feel about it now then?
Well, I really in love with this foyer. When I walk in, I just like, oh, you know what? I cannot describe it. Like this foyer, I love this foyer. I really love the whole overall look aesthetic with the color, handle, door design, antique mirror.
Wow.
And slow with the floor. I really love this. And with the chandelier, very modern. It's elegant modern style. I like it. This one here. I love those design that you have up there. It's a suited door. Yeah, it's come out beautiful.
Which house do you love or do you like better? Or, okay, let me rephrase that. Which one is your favorite?
Well, I love Project Embro. Don't take me wrong. I love that one. Beautiful. Height and everything else. Design, color, style, everything. Over there, I really love the gallery, the way how
The walnut.
the walnut turned out to
We
be
like that too.
beautiful. And now Project Casa, I love this foyer. Really, I love this foyer. Between the two houses, I have two different like and love,
Okay.
right? And they're both beautiful, but this foyer, it just blow my mind. It's really blow my mind. After the Elle-amie install, my goodness, I just don't know what to say.
Okay.
Ching had the right choice.
All right.
Yes.
So now you agreed that,
I agree.
again,
Yeah.
we got to trust the process and trust the design decision. And now you have your favorites at Project Casa and
And
Project Embro. The wall paneling design behind us at Project Embro, we did not run wall paneling above the door.
only the two, I think it's only one big panel.
Yeah, yeah.
And this one here, I decide to do this. I feel that this house a little too wide. And right over there, we had more space.
Right.
And I feel a bit more empty and hollow right about the door. So I decide to have, you and I will decide to have two more
More
panels
panels.
onto that just to close it up.
I love that.
It look beautiful.
Because of the width of the home, we wanted to expand instead of like closing it off. We want to expand to create that, to just have it fit
Have it
perfectly,
fit, yeah.
right?
That-
Oh, I want to cover one more thing. So this wall paneling here, you see how you decided to have a return? Is it similar to Project Embro, or is it
It's the
different?
same as Project Embro. This column, if you do any different, three-side paneling is too small. So you have to blend like an L paneling.
I love it.
And it's actually, you know what? Is remind me of some culture design aesthetic where they have like one of those, if you go to Israel, you see something like this similar everywhere where you have those high-end places that they wrap around with your stone panel.
Yeah.
These has happened there a lot.
Okay.
And they look beautiful.
I love it. I love how there is a connection between the two panels on this column. So that was his decision. Okay, this is the exciting part. So throughout the process of us designing and building this home with Eric, we wanted to, as you know, that every single living room, great room, we wanted to create this focal point in for our fireplace. So for us to do that, we wanted to bring this to life, and choosing this violet diamond porcelain for the fireplace in the living room is just a perfect match.
It's porcelain. If you look at it, you cannot tell it is the porcelain. It's a very true surface. From the surface into the back of the material is all cord. And it's very hard to cut, right? And it's not going to be cracked that easy. It will not crack unless you hammer it, right? And it's very durable for fireplace. And the real look is like a natural stone look, right? It's not a fake look.
It's
People know the
real.
truth of this. It's not a fake look.
Yeah.
It's beautiful and it's real and it's real products.
We try to always select porcelain slabs that are unique and look real to marble or granite, natural stone. And so why we picked this, I didn't even know what he knew. I just picked it for the color, how it will transition from the foyer with our millwork, our antique mirror to this. And what he talks about, it just, it's just icing on the cake. This space works perfectly when we transition you into the next part of the room. What did we add that you did not want at Project Embro because of our budget? The sconces.
Well, yes, we add on to this, like my budget in the original is not this is not in here. So I realize that it's beautiful. I like to have it in the next project.
We're winning with these design decisions and finishes.
Actually, it looked beautiful. If we turn the lights on, we see that thing's blinging on the
Shall I turn on the light?
Yeah, she can turn
Hold
on
on.
the light. Let's see.
You find one of these
Look.
switches.
Yeah, the last switch. Yeah, see? So especially at night where you sit with the family, and this is very romantic, warm, and with the paneling, it's just so beautiful. And the next projects, we will have that again, or different, or better.
It's like elevate the mood of
Yeah.
this living room. And like you said, when you turn off the pot lights and if it's evening time, turn these on and it just create that very beautiful ambient and create that mood of just, I don't know, cozy.
Very cozy
Right?
family.
Yeah. There are a few reasons why we decided not to furnish Project Casa. Now, for Project Embro and Project Casa, very, very much the same layout. So to create a distinction between the two projects, we wanted to make sure that Project Casa shows itself for what it is, and every details that we put into this home, we very, very truly adore and cherish the design selections that we have put in so much thoughts into. And also it's just for us to create, go a direction of creating the video for chapter 2 of Designing 7. We wanted to make this home feels very editorial. Another area that is different from Embro to Casa is our Butler's pantry. Let's go.
Okay, let's go.
I wanted a pendant. Okay,
Didn't
granted, now I have the pendant. But when I came to the job site, during the process, I saw 2 pot lights. And I was like, I did not request for 2 pot lights because we do not need a pot light through these entranceways from kitchen to dining room. And I wanted a pendant. And so what did you say?
I say no to it because, you know, I feel as 2 pot light are fine. There's no need to spend any more money to this Butler pantry. And I don't know how you convinced me. It looked beautiful. I like it. Like I said again, I don't know how you convinced me, but you got it.
Yeah.
Right.
So the stone selection and the millwork as well, super different. We run the counter throughout the U shape, and then now we have the counter cabinets instead of the pantry.
Mm-hmm.
So before, at Project Embro, we had the pantry, no countertop, just the countertop runs around the back here with open shelves. Whereas this one, we did the counter cabinets, there are plenty of storage, shelves in these cabinets for all of the pantry products and lots of counter space, very luxurious. And on the opposite side of us, we carry the pattern charcoal color from the kitchen island, we'll show you in a minute, onto this wall cabinet where the window is situated. We wanted to showcase the color and create the cohesiveness from the kitchen to the butler's pantry. And it turns out beautiful.
Beautiful, I like it, yeah.
I love it. I love it so much. Let's look at our kitchen and, you know, talk about the design inspiration and why we did what we did. So this time around, we wanted the counter cabinets flanking the hood and the stove to create a symmetry, right? And just have like, everything feels really open, everything feels very airy, yet there is a focal point, right? The stone that we selected, and this is your favorite stone.
This is beautiful. This stone is actually, what's that called again?
Calcutta
Dioro.
Dioro?
Yeah, contractor. Well,
Quartzite.
Quartzite, yeah.
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 We were looking for this stone a while back for our other project, and it didn't work out. I'm so glad that this worked out. And so the design inspiration when we approached Eric for this kitchen is to create a timeless, transitional, modern aesthetic. Even though our design twist is European modern, but we still feel like just adding a smidget of transitional style into the kitchen really goes a long way, especially with the layout. And we wanted to create different design all the time. And so having ample storage is key, and adding the right color choices for the island and the cabinet is also important. It's beautiful, and yes, it also screams that timeless European. And oh my God, these pendants.
Oh, you talk about this pendant. My God, I stood back from there the other day after the cleaning lady finished. I came over here, I would say, it's already dark, 7:30, 8 o'clock. And I go, wow, this pendant is so nice and so rich look, and it's simple.
Yep.
So simple that you see one individual by itself, you cannot tell until it's three all together. And I look at it and go, this is, wow.
Spectacular.
Spectacular, beautiful. I love these.
Yeah.
And but don't do the same one in the next projects.
Excuse me,
something different.
we never repeat our design.
Okay.
The layout may be the same, and I'm getting offended. So we never repeat our design.
I love
And
these.
I know he knows.
I would just take a little joke.
But yeah, he's just joking. If you look closely at these pendants, you can see the texture in the pendant
Yeah.
picking up off the counter. You see like that off-white or
The way how this,
the vein of
we have this, and it's picked up
quartzite?
at night, especially when you turn that on, the light is on. You see it from the light shine through, and you look at the glass. You look at this. What is this?
It's very intentional.
Yeah, and it's like it's just talking to each other.
Exactly. He speaks my language again.
Yeah.
We are selecting lighting fixtures, and that takes me to another conversation with when we select lighting fixtures. You guys know that lighting fixtures are accessories to the home, the jewelry to the home. So having to select the perfect pendants for each and every kitchen, it is my forte. The hood, we did a little bit different as well due to the overall aesthetic of the kitchen. The color for our kitchen is Old Prairie from Benjamin Moore on the kitchen walls, and then for the island, we decided to go with Tavern Charcoal from Benjamin Moore. As well, we carried that through to the Butler's pantry. Another thing I like about this light fixture is that it comes in this grand chandelier. Let's go. I want to show them this. We knew that we wanted grand chandelier because it's an open space. We have the kitchen in front of me, we have the breakfast nook, and then we have the great room. So if we chose anything too airy, too small, too fragile, it will be eaten up by the space itself. And because we want to create focal points in the back here with our fireplace and our millwork flanking the fireplace, we knew that this pairs perfectly, and because it's so grand, and it's the same collection as our kitchen pendants. You might not be able to tell when you just take a quick glance at it, but these glass are the same material as our kitchen pendants. They're so beautiful, and I don't know, it just works wonderful in this space, and I love it.
I just like the way how these glass, how you chose this. It's a seashell style.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's just so warm and luxurious, and to me, it just timeless. Like, I would have this light in my own home all day, every day, all year round, many years to come. It's just spectacular. We went with Tavern Charcoal, the same color as our island kitchen millwork in our great room. It ties in beautifully, it transitions really nicely, and it creates this moody focal point.
Focal point moody.
Yeah.
It blends out lighter with a stone fireplace.
Exactly.
To black trim, frame trim.
Yeah, I'll be a electric fireplace.
Yeah.
So we went with the lighter porcelain slab compared to Project Embro. When we select these pieces, we look at our stone section for the kitchen, and then we look at what we can do in the great room fireplace. So not having the stone to compete with each other, instead have them flow through the space seamlessly. So if you look really closely, you can see that there is a smidget of green undertone in these like veins in the porcelain slab that really carries through the Tavern Charcoal millwork. Love it, love it. And we love gold and brass. So of course, handles and knobs are brass gold.
Yeah, I know. Every time you pick this, every house that you pick this, I gotta fight with that.
What? Fight with what?
It's never a low budget onto handle. Never a low budget onto handle.
I know. As long as we create or have the space beautifully installed, and we're happy. We didn't just change the color for the millwork in the great room, we also changed the color for the millwork in the gallery area. This time we use Ashwood by Benjamin Moore, and the door profile is Cranbrook. We tying everything in from the kitchen, from the foyer. We just love how the handle really pulls through with the millwork profile as well. We also opted for this hardware that really complements the millwork and the profile that it has here. I just love how seamlessly it ties in together, because it's in like a transition area where we have the gallery and then it turns into the office and powder room. We wanted to have a light fixture that is open and airy enough to sort of share that moment with the millwork, and the light itself. Again, the light fixture is a jewelry to a space, so we wanted to have that open and airy feel, and because it also gives that modern aesthetic as well. We really went a little bit extra in this office. I love the LED built-in to the millwork, and we opted for glass front for the upper middle cabinet, and then drawers with a filing cabinet built in for functional purposes in this office. In the strip light here, you did cut a groove.
Yeah, it's a groove. And then
in the millwork.
Yes.
Okay.
And then you just insert the aluminum channel and the plastic, frosted plastic cover on top of that channel.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, it does look beautiful.
I love how it turned out, yeah, for sure. And in this room, we kind of color drench a little bit. So the ceiling color is simply white, and the rest, even the trims, the baseboards, the interior doors, is as the same color as the millwork behind us. We want to create this buttery feel throughout the space and not creating so much of a difference in the millwork and the walls. So it feels a little bit bigger in this home office.
Actually, it is, when you do the same color like that, I feel it is larger, then you choose separate color. The space is exactly the same the previous office projects. So I feel bigger. Remember the history behind this? What did I trying to stop you from not you or doing?
Oh my God. Okay. Let's go and talk about it. All right. I'll stand here because I love the flowers behind me. This room. We had a few things that we were discussing, and then the things that he wanted and the things that I wanted. So I always knew that I wanted this powder room to be very moody, very boutique hotel, very elegant European. Very, very different. So I said to him, I want the wall colors, the trims, the interior doors, the ceiling, the window casing to be the same color as the vanity. Night Owl from Benjamin Moore. And he said, are you sure? That's a lot of like green, night owl all over the place. I'm like, drench this room with this color. It's gonna look beautiful. And we fought a little bit about it. And
especially when you say, okay, drench this color into this room together with the vanity. And I look at the floor, I go, the floor is also green.
Oh my goodness. Can you tell them about what you said to me about the floor when we select this floor and you were freaking out?
Yeah, I would go like, it's green. What you trying to make me install? I mean, putting this floor, like it's so green. I go, you told me, like, just listen to my process. I go, I'm taking a chance.
He's always taking chances with me.
So actually when it's done, this green color that you decide to choose and have it done in here, it turned out, it is beautiful with all these mirror frame, a light fixture with this stone. And the gold, it does go so well. And every project I have no say to it at the end.
And there's another thing that this mirror frame.
Yeah, this mirror frame too also, yeah.
The simple way to customize a mirror frame for en-suites and bathrooms would be just go with a tall rectangle mirror. Simply made and easy to make, but I wanted something different. And he said again, are you sure you want this? Because it's double here, it's double there, are you sure? It's gonna go with the space. I'm like, yes, it's gonna go perfectly. And we had issues with this mirror, okay? This mirror had to get, it was installed, it was taken out. No, I apologize. It was not installed.
The frame is installed.
The frame was installed, but the mirror itself was the wrong size. We brought it back, there was scratches.
The radius is wide.
And the radius, it's just a hot mess express in this powder room. And now we have everything set. It's all done and it's beautiful.
It's just about patience.
Patience is a virtue.
Yeah.
Okay, so this man is learning as we go through the entire process. Even though we're siblings, we still go through a lot. Working together is a hot mess, but at the end of the day, the design came through, everything is beautiful, and I cannot get over this powder room. I just want to be in here. Green is a thing, and it just makes you feel very cozy, really warm, inviting, and you feel at peace when you're in this room. And creating each and every ensuite and bathroom to be so unique, just makes me feel really happy. And having clients that understand the fact that we go through this entire process and create something unique for them, we respect that and we appreciate that. So
I really thank you, appreciate everything you've done. And at the end is really, I see the result that actually you write all about this.
okay.
That's why we work together.
Okay, so for the second floor, the skylight we have here, very similar paneling, but there's a few things that we made changes to. The en-suites and the finishes, such as the gold polished nickel and adding different color for the vanity in different en-suites. So let's check it out here. We decided not to do a desk here. We wanted more closet space, no desk. It feels open. For the en-suite though, we really changed the color palette. Drastic change in here. We went really dark. Dark tiles, the same color, the same tile that we ran on the 3 walls in the shower with the same tiles on the floor. And then we decided to go with the marble mosaic in the shower floor.
Yeah.
And then we complement the shower jams with the same
With the same as
with the same cord
niche.
and the chamcha
Yeah.
and the niche. So we really want this room to be very bold and essentially just making it feel like a spa, but with a unique twist of it being soft but bold at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, we love it. And this light fixture, wow, it's something.
I have no say to it. Beautiful. I like the way how retrofit mirror.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So speak of that mirror, the last time when he measured the mirror frames was before the lights went in. So we really had to like make adjustment after the fact. So this time we learned that we'll measure.
We measured the mirror after
Yeah.
all the light fixtures installed, because if you don't, what happened is the mirror is too big, right? So the mirror frame is too big. So we have to measure the mirror frame after all light fixtures installed, and so we can retrofit in a proper way in dimension and the right height, the right width.
Yeah.
So it will look way better and much better. And overall, yeah.
We're in bedroom 3, and we made changes to the space by changing up the metal finishes to polished nickel. It will patina beautifully over time, and it just looks very like glam.
The bathroom is kind of small, and if you do the scone, the mirror frame is going to be very tiny, less than 16 inches. That it won't work. Too small. So that's why I suggest you to stay with a single one. You're not happy with it. Yeah, you prefer 2, more pretty. But I'm sorry, the mirror frame is so small.
It's okay. Like, I am still happy with the single sconce above the mirror. Yes, the space is tight.
It is
In
tight,
this
yeah.
ensuite, we have a tighter vanity, smaller, of course, and I get it. So that's why I'm okay with it. And the single sconce that we have above the mirror is really nice anyway.
I like it.
So,
Yeah.
you know, there's gonna be times where you want something and I want something and we clash. It's fine.
How do you
As
feel-
long as,
How do you feel when you don't get what you need?
well, I mean, I'm not like mad. I have my reason of why I want 2 sconces versus a single sconce above the mirror. However, I can understand and appreciate the reasoning behind it of why you want a larger mirror versus a skinnier, narrow mirror. I get it. And it works well. At the end of the day, it works really, really well in this space. It feels really open and bright, like I said, and it still have that spa effect
Look, yeah.
and that modern aesthetic that we're going for in this space. So I'm still happy as long as you're good and then that I'm also good, real good. Oh, I love this bedroom. When we design each and every bedroom, we picture like, you know, who's gonna be in this room. So this room is very cozy, very feminine, and versus bedroom 4 is visible masculine. In ensuite 2, we caged up the tiles. We wanted a mix of light but dark, bold, and it really came through, and our tiler really knew what I wanted. I wanted the tiles to really have that book match effect. These tiles are not meant for book matching, but we try, and he knows that I really want that effect, the seamless effect. So I'm really happy with how everything turned out, and these tiny, tiny, tiny hexagon mosaic really came through. And when I picked this, I did not realize
There's a texture.
that I knew the texture. It has a shiny detailing, which is, wow,
It looks beautiful.
it looks beautiful. I guess when you
I didn't see this one too.
Yeah,
Good to see it, man.
I feel like when you see something in a smaller scale, you see less, and then now when it's installed and in a bigger like space, it feels like you can see more of that. I love that. We went with brass finish on the fixtures, and the vanity, we carry that through from the closet being white oak. We have white oak here, and
We have
the
the
lighting
gold mirror frame.
fixture, and custom mirror frame always. So we have that gold mirror frame to really complement and tie in with the rest of the fixtures. In this laundry room, we went a little on the neutral side.
It is very neutral, yeah.
Yeah, very neutral. We went with the terrazzo tile. It has a white creamy base with speckles of dark gray, brown, creamy color, which we decided to bring up the nicer creamy gray color onto the cabinet, because it just, every time when we do this, we always pull a color of our tiles to really complement the space itself. If we were to go a drastic color on the millwork, it would just be too much of a difference.
Much of a difference.
And it creates like chaos, which sometimes I don't mind. But in this space where we want to create a serene and calm feeling, this is what I envisioned. So, and as you know, we also carry the cabinet color onto the wall
It's the wall.
as well. I adore the light fixtures. I think it really brings out that European modern aesthetic, and it still feel like it's timeless. It will last for a long time, where you don't need to feel like you need to change it, you know? And I love the texture detailing
Of the glass.
of the glass.
To me, it looks very nice.
I'm just admiring it.
Imagine like when they have the bed, king size or California bed, and with the sitting. Yeah, the chandelier is gonna turn beautiful, I hope. But man, it's not 6.5 feet high.
Well, this light has to
gotta
be this low though. That is the thing. Like
It has to be low.
these chandeliers have to be this low, because when you're gonna have like the seating area here, once you have the bed, you have like a little two-seater here, and it can be like your side table. So when you get up, you don't really hit your head unless you're really under it, right? So yeah, I love it. And we also did sconces, and I love adding the different detailing in the sconces. So mixing up the lighting fixtures I think is really fun. So we went with this solid glass instead of something matching the chandelier for the bedroom. So we went with this beautiful, bold, like
glass.
sculptural glass scones, and it really ties it in when you have the furniture and situate everything in this room, and it has its own unique detailing. Do you think this is your favorite ensuite?
This is my favorite ensuite, to be honest with you. Yes, my favorite ensuite.
Why?
Stone, vanity, gold.
We had gold last time.
Gold last time, but this is the whole overall aesthetic look, right? So the 3 sconces with the bigger mirror, and especially the shower.
A large shower.
Large shower with, actually, don't let me get something on here. Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
Really
That is
integrate the one of the
strip.
LED strip underneath of the niche, right? And blinging with the tile that's almost like an onyx tile. It's so beautiful, the way how I have seen, or like I see now.
Yeah.
It's so beautiful, and yeah, I will never say no to that again.
Another feature that is special that we did in this room is the heated floor.
Yes, also this one have a
Yeah.
floor.
I mean, I can't really feel it with my shoes on, but I'm sure it's really warm.
It is.
And yeah, again, we're gonna go back to why we design the space differently than the other is thinking of the design aesthetic. We always go back to it and really remember why we choose these materials. So to keep this ensuite very zen, very spa-like, very boutique hotel, like elegance, European, modern, is all of that words that I'm like thinking when I'm selecting all these pieces, and not forgetting that we can mix metals. And we really did. We mixed a lot of metals in this ensuite, and it still really works well together. Another thing though we have that is different is this gigantic shower with a bench and the wall-to-wall niche that we did with, obviously you said, the integrated LED lights underneath, and we went a little lighter on the color palette as well. I just love this ensuite. So we carried through the chandelier from the bedroom into the ensuite, and then with the sconces, we looked for a light fixture that will have the similar ripple effect to the chandelier's glass. So it really speaks together, even though they share a little bit of a difference in the finish on the, in being more like a champagne gold versus like the brass gold. Just picking off the color from the floor, that is something that we really want to really, address, because you can do a lot with these tiles and then picking the colors off of the tiles to really bring it into your space. So instead of adding different color, you're just pulling the colors of what you already have, which is a statement in the room, the tiles, right? So the color for the millwork, we picked it off from the tile, and this time we did Swiss coffee, 70% from Benjamin Moore on the millwork, and Cranbrook door profile went a little bit bold on the hardware. Yeah, I think
it is beautiful actually. I don't dislike this, and this is like, it's a lot of metal, but they blend so well, transition so well.
Yeah.
Statics come through all together as when they laptop with all this. And when the daylight, especially in the daylight, it's so nice. You don't need any light. It's beautiful.
Shall we go to the lower suite and show them what we did there?
Let's go.
All right. Look at this living room.
I like
Let me just take a moment to appreciate the beauty, and the background or the base color is black.
It's onyx black.
Onyx black.
Yes.
It's porcelain, and it looks real compared to porcelain that sometimes can be more like a picture printed, but this is glass-like. It's beautiful. We really wanted to go dark in this lower suite. You know, we wanted to create a mood, and we still want to keep that modern aesthetic, but playing with the walnut, the dark, onyx-inspired porcelain with very, very glossy glass-like is creating a feeling and an aesthetic of luxury without breaking your bank.
It is breaking the bank.
It's not
cheap.
If you were to put a real onyx in this fireplace, that is breaking the bank.
Yeah.
Whereas porcelain, you kind of, you know, saving that a little bit and not breaking the bank.
Well, not a little bit, not bad. Really.
All right.
But
We save you a little bit of money.
yes.
I knew I wanted shelves to sort of create that, again, that gallery feel, very artistic displaying of vases, like decor pieces, and really let the shelf and the millwork and stuff shines. So we did a little bit of storage in the bottom on both sides of the millwork, and enough to have the pieces displayed beautifully. And his favorite thing is to have integrated LED.
Yeah.
Really excited to tell them why you want this.
Well, actually, the walls that you have, actually, when you want to decorate it all your accessory, and without that, how are you going to see piece by piece, right?
Exactly. So it's, yeah.
It's like this is when you turn on, it does look beautiful. And it shows every item that you decorated in that rectangle pocket.
The back.
Oh yeah, the back is not walnut, it's painted.
So either we do walnut backing, the same as our millwork, or we do the millwork installed onto a painted wall, or in this case, we decided to have him painted the back, not on the wall itself.
No.
It's on a piece of
On the MDF.
MDF, the same color as our kitchen millwork in front of us. We wanted to really tie it all in and not creating like
Multiple different color.
yeah, exactly. So it works really well. So it's not a white, and it's not walnut. And when you touch it, it's really, really smooth, and it's really, you might not notice it with the naked eye that it creates this seamless effect, and it creates that like luxury. It just gives you a sense of like luxurious. I don't know. I just love that.
Wow, this is my favorite too. Wow, this one is travertine. It reminds me of a travertine back in
Like porcelain floor or something.
15, 20 years ago. We do a lot of travertine back then, right? So I own another millwork, it's a stone fabrication, so I know. So I questioned her, go, why is this like a travertine? It looks cheap. And she come back to me, Eric, it's not cheap. It's the porcelain, it's just the look of it. The look of this one is the same.
Yeah. Look and feel.
Look and feel, right?
Yeah.
So now when it's installed together with the walnut and with the color that merging in together with the walnut, and it shows me that is blend so well. I like this walnut. Honestly, it's not about my favorite that I like it. It turned out beautiful, aesthetics, color, all these gold colors on the wall, ceiling, go so well together.
No, I was just like looking at him as he was expressing his happiness for this kitchen. I was just like looking at him and thinking to myself, it's a compliment to me. So I'm just trying to learn how to take it all in. So, but I'm happy that he loves this kitchen and how everything turns out. The combo color and just the use of the materials, right, for the travertine inspired porcelain, it does not look like there's texture, but when you actually feel it, there's a textured surface and it makes it really real.
Yeah.
We twist the colors from having it a lighter and airier steam bathroom, and we changed it into a more moody Zen spa steam bathroom, right? So these porcelain tiles on the walls and on our bathroom floors, I'm obsessed with this color. Like, I would never repeat design, but I would use this porcelain tile again in a different space and a different way that we would design, like say the floor, we would design a different pattern using this color.
Well, I feel that this is like a spa, steam shower to me with this color that you know, okay, black walnut and the gray countertop. Not really gray natural stone, super white Calacatta quartzite. So they blend so well, and it's very warm, moody. Like you said, it's beautiful. I like this one too. I really like this one.
Goodbye, steam bathroom. And, okay, let's go here.
Oh, this one is different way of closet.
To me, anything custom, like millwork wise, I adore, I love, and I think that it makes such a huge difference in your home to have something just fitted to your space and not having to do it afterwards and trying to fit something in here. It just adds a sense of luxury. Subtle luxury. That's what we're all about. And we brought in the black hardware into this bedroom. We link it from the steam bathroom into this bedroom. And then this light, it just...
Yeah, it's very open.
It's very open and airy. This room is a little bit smaller compared to the second floor bedrooms. So we want something a bit more open, so it's not closing off the room. Of course, we must have our, I say coat closet because it's a walk flow from here to the basement.
Yeah, closet, yeah.
Yeah.
You can say that.
So it is the perfect space for a coat closet because next to us here is a walk up to the garage. So when you come down from the garage, hang your coat, and you have everything here. Again, we transition the black hardware onto here. Ooh, okay. Very hotel-like. I must say.
Yes, very hotel.
Like I don't think I ever chosen this like dome fabric, dome light fixture in any of our projects ever. I'm trying to think. Maybe?
No, this is the first time.
Yeah. So when I saw this light, it was budget friendly. Of course, I know that we have a budget. I love this fabric dome style like light. It really feels like a hotel. Instead of doing black, we did gold in this instead. We had the same flanking cabinet for the bed. That's not different. But let's take you to the ensuite.
The ensuite, yeah.
Look how light this is.
Very light with the
like,
gold.
I'm obsessed. Instead of doing like a gold mirror frame, we decided to bring the color of the cabinet onto the mirror frame. So when you look at it, it feels like it's one. There's no, like we create contrast, but at the same time, having something super duper contrasting, it's not gonna work in this type of room. So having the gold hardware, having a lighter color quartz and a lighter cabinet with, again, the wall color is the same color as the vanity.
As the vanity, yeah.
To make it feel open. And that's why we did it. And look at the tiles. Look at this buttery, smooth tiles, and it's like a matte finish, but it feels really buttery.
So you see how when you enter the door to go to the laundry, you see the ceiling transition?
Yeah.
Angles
Go ahead.
down to the lowest part where this is. And I like the way how this laundry, you see how we're making this L-shaped box and paint it the same thing as cabinet color.
Exactly.
Is
And even the wall color is
Yep.
the same.
This is what custom spec home and detail is all about. So you don't expose something that you don't need to expose.
Exactly.
And it's all retrofit. Anything's possible. At this laundry, you see, we can hide a lot of things that something that we can't put into choices.
Yeah, because it's in the lower suite / basement. So
yeah.
a lot of HVAC,
It's an HVAC
plumbing, it needs to
all
get,
of that.
it needs to be hidden away. So this is like the way that he would do it. He just hide everything inside, and for us to keep it like one and cohesive is to have them painted, and I would say not blend, but transition it down towards the millwork and the walls the same color, so you don't see like a breakage from the, like that bulkhead being white and then the millworks being a different color.
Yeah.
Everything just feels very open and airy, and I keep using that word because it's open and airy, and it feels
The whole house
really,
and
really
everything
good.
else going so well. Okay. Good. Good job.
Oh, another compliment. Oh my goodness, I'm winning the lottery this week. Okay, I think that wraps up our design decision video. Next up, we have our home tour video for Project Casa. So stay tuned for that. It's gonna be fun, it's going to be entertaining. There's gonna be so much information that we will be sharing with you with a special guest. We're not gonna say the name, but we're so excited to film that and have you enjoy it. And we hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for always being
Thank you.
in my video. It's our design decision video for all of these custom spec homes with him. So yeah, thank you.
I really thank you. Appreciate it.